All right, hello. What is up? What is going on, everybody? So, yeah, main man, real diversity. Yeah, but it's I'm back, guys. Real diversity, man. We got another video. So we just first got our first inked card. Inked first got our inktified. I think they just say inked, right? Inktified, inked one of the two. But yeah, I had been Colossus. This Colossus was like the first variant I got. I don't think I paid money for him, but he was the first like skin in that token, the gold shop that I was like, oh man, I gotta get that. Everything else I've seen so far has been kind of like it was like pixels at the time. A lot of things I saw were pixels at the time, and he was just the first like realistic art. And from here on out, it was it's kind of a staple in the game for me too. When I saw it, I was like, oh man, so you can have these. There's cool variants on here besides these like weird pixel ones, because that's mostly what I saw on like the early shop, right? I was like, these just weird variant pixels, which I mean, some of them are cool, some of them are, yeah, we know how bad some of them can get with the pixels. Or Chibi, I see a decent amount of those, but he was like the first realistic art style, and then I saw more later and later. But he was the first one, and I think first ink card. So we gotta make we gotta make a deck for specifically for him. Colossus, he is very underrated. Mainly because when I had him, he was always great. Like the thing about Colossus is there's so many locations that destroy a card. Any card you play here is destroyed. Any card you play here is it reduce power, things like that. So the thing about Colossus is that he avoids a lot of that. Now, not to say that like a lot of other cards can get to move decks can get to locations where they're not like, you can get to a location in a move deck where it might be locked, right? So to play the card. So it's not like Colossus it is a be all end all on like those destroy locations. You can just move a card there if possible. But just saying that there are multiple ways to he's one of the ways you can go about it. So, and then also he just has a double function though in it, and I think I had him early game. He was so vital now. But like I said, a lot of his he's kind of fell off in a sense because, like I said, you can now get I don't know any other card that I guess Luke Cage, any other card that reduces, but at a location, does Luke Cage still stop at -2 or 3? I don't know. I'm not sure on that because I've never really seen Luke Cage played on one of those locations, so I'm not 100% sure. But as I talk, like I said, this is my other second favorite card. If we can get him inked, that would be great too. He's probably my second favorite card at the moment. And then so we're just kind of going about. We're trying to see if we can get one more collector's kit collector box, and that way we can we'll probably get a new we'll probably end up getting a new card, because we just got a skin. So the next thing we should get, so look, we got a skin. I think we had got gold or tokens or go 1, 2. So here's the last new card we got, Azorman. So 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to get it on 4. So 4 or 5. So the next one is definitely going to be an actual. Now Chavez is this is a variant, not an actual thing. So the next card should definitely be a new card. So that's what we're trying to see if we can work towards it. We only have a little bit of credit, so we're just gonna go up 1 on everything here. This is the cheapest way to this like half the price of it. No, it does like 1/4 the price, right? Because it costs 100 just to move, and then we get 50 more. So yep, we just got everything we spent back. So I don't know if I want to upgrade this Colossus or leave it like as is, if that makes sense. I honestly want to leave him as is for now. If that makes sense. I want to play with him on like the common skin, because I think it looks better right in that common skin. Could be wrong. I don't have any other ink cards maxed out. I think that background, that infinite background might not look too bad on him. But there's no point upgrading him right now anyway, because he also is very low. So Shuri, let's go ahead. She was the second newest card before Azorban, man. So she's definitely been getting her earning her keep a little bit. I have not made the perfect deck with her yet. Still been struggling with that. But yeah, still struggling with that because we're missing some people. Really, we really need She-Hulk. We get She-Hulk, I think we can make a good Shuri deck. We already got Death. We maybe can make a good destroy She-Hulk. Well, I mean, I guess you would really just run. Yeah. Here's yeah. You could just do Infinite, She-Hulk, Shuri, like, and then Sunspot. That's a solid team right there. I don't know who would fill in the gaps on that team, but that's just already a solid team. So, in my opinion, so Ron, he was also one of the newer cards we got. See, I messed up, and we ended up really like we could not get too far in the pool 3 before they keep they're constantly adding cards to pool 3. So it's gonna almost be impossible for us to get out unless it really increase the tokens. The tokens are gonna save me, and then I'm almost at a point where I feel like I have dang near every card that is valuable. I'm just missing a select few, like Black Panther, for example. Obviously, I do not have the highest of highs like Thanos or Galactus, and I don't see any value in the Galactus. I've seen some good Galactus decks. Wolverine, Null. That's like the main one. If you get and that's not a bad deck because how many cards do you need? You just need to pull that off. You just need 3 cards. Most decks, a good setup needs like three to 4 cards. So it can be hard, but when you just have two cards you need to win the game, you're in pretty good shape. And then just if you happen to have Wolverine, that's another great power tail location. But mainly the Null and then Galactus alone is enough. Also you do. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. You do need Electro to play him early. So I did forget about that. So yeah, let's see how much we got left. Okay, we have 300. So we'll just buy a 300 cost, which is I think which is the rare, right? Isn't rare 300? It's legendary then, or is epic? Sorry, epic. Who want epic? Do we want to upgrade here? Definitely not Ironheart. We have a better Ironheart. Do we not have any better Kizaros? Oh, that is the variant, huh? I mean, I guess Craven, honestly, at this point. Oh, Muscle Man too be okay. I guess Muscle Man. And does that give us enough? I didn't actually even look at how much this gives us. But is this enough? I think we needed like 6 or 8 or something like that. Let's see. Then we're going to make our Colossus decks. Okay, yeah, we just needed 4, so we're good. I probably shouldn't even have spent it all. Dracula. Okay. We can officially make a decent discard deck now. We've only been able to like use... Yeah, we can make a decent discard deck now. So that's great to see. He can actually probably go in my Gambit deck. I have made a Gambit deck to he'll fit probably right in on that deck. Had a little bit of success with it. Just a little bit. So yeah, okay, that's great to see Dracula. We really needed him on discard, hella discard. I have made a hella discard deck and I'm potentially add him back. So hella discard, and who else was on that deck? I gotta look. I made a few. Now that he's here, he kind of changed the composition, right? But so let's make a. I didn't know you could max out on decks. I did not know that. So time to, I guess, go back and delete. I guess first we'll just remake our first deck one, just because this is unchanged. But good thing we already got 2 people here that will most likely stay. Well, 1 I know for sure. I don't know if 2 yet. So okay, so you might ask, how do you make a Colossus deck? Well, you kind of just play to his archetype, right? Colossus is an ongoing card, so we're gonna make an ongoing deck, right? The thing is, though, he has no like per se value, like effect wise. I mean, his effect is not like a sorry, not really sorry. I couldn't have no control of that. But back to the deck, right? So the game thinks we're cheating is probably why it's trying to kick us out of it. Let's go to. Sorry. All right, here we are. Right. Oh, it must have didn't register the last. Data doesn't match with the server. Your client data. What does that mean? What does that even mean? I wonder should I kick out real quick and see. Okay, there. Okay, so right, automatically off rep without doing too much explanation. Spectrum's next. Just straight up Spectrum's next. Who else is next, you may wonder? Well, I think in modern times you need a Wong with Spectrum. I think that +2 isn't enough. The +4, imagine you get 2, you get 4 to each card. So this would be 4 to each ongoing card. So that'd be great. Iron Man would be already at a 4. I mean, this deck will be able to capture some locations pretty easy. So now let's just search ongoing, right? So Blue Marvel, not bad option, especially if we don't have Iron Man in hand. But I always seem to have a conflict when it comes to those two. It's like I either have Blue Marvel or I have Iron Man, and it's just like I don't want to play both of y'all. So Claw. Claw is another great 5 that we can add, but like I said, we'll keep going for just a second. Ronin, interesting. Ronin's interesting, but a lot of people get rid of their hands, so don't think I want to use Ronin. Sandman's interesting also. Sandman can be interesting because most likely our next turn is going to be the Spectrum play, so we're not concerned with dropping 80 cards after that. So Sandman might, let's put him in for now. Cards that I'm iffy on, I might take him out in a second, maybe not. So also Professor X is a decent. See, if there was a card that reduced 5 costs, the game would be a little broken, but we need a new Kizaru bet for 5 costs that makes them like 3 costs. But so right, Devil Dinosaur is also another good one, but he's another 5. So we might have to do some, let's say Quinja's cool. Oh, okay. Let's just start lower here. Let's do this so I can make sure I'm looking right. Okay, Ant-Man, of course. Ebony Maw. See, interesting about Maw is I can play Maw if I can play him early enough, like with Colossus. That's already 10 at a location, so I don't mind that. But Maw oftentimes hurts me more than not, so let's keep looking and we may come back to him. Invisible Woman has purpose here because she can conceal Wong and maybe even like Iron Man or so. I think she has purpose. Lizard definitely has purpose on his team. Armor has some purpose on his team for sure. I like the regular Armor. I have no idea why though. Now I'm tempted now, instead of Sandman, maybe Devil Dinosaur is the play, but I don't think our hand is gonna be that big to have to keep him. It's iffy because it's like you want your cards to synergize, and I don't think he synergizes here. Captain America. No, I've had this slight issue when it comes to this. When Spectrum is the main lead, the biggest issue I have with ongoing is Cosmo. So Cosmo a lot of times he's good and bad, because if he's in a location if you're playing, I think if anytime if Wong's in your deck, it's just no reason to have Cosmo. Right now, I can see some value in Cosmo in the right situations, but for the most part, I feel like he's gonna do more harm than good. So I don't want Cosmo. Really, Mystique is decent here because she has some decent stealing capabilities here. Maybe she can steal Ant-Man, she can steal Colossus, and then still get the +2 or 4. She can take. Oh, she can copy Wong. Okay, actually, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think that we have enough cards here and plus Wong to. I think we can run that combo. I think Mystique is okay here, because then if we can get like a plus like 20 on the right play, I think here. So I'm okay with this. And also she can copy Iron Man. Anytime Iron Man's in the deck, she's okay. Yeah, she has some good purpose here. She has really good purpose here. So I usually don't see too much value with her, but today it's a lot of value I see in Mystique. So, and then let's check 4 real quick. And check. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought she removed as an arm reveal. She does have arm reveal. Omega Red's interesting here, but I think the thing is, we want Wong. Like we don't want Wong competing with other four costs. If we have Wong, we want Wong down, and I don't see a value in having higher cards. Like the play really is to set up early. Armor, Colossus, Lizard, Captain America, Ant-Man. You know, you can set those guys all up before Wong comes out, and then when Wong comes out, you get that bonus. And I'm just trying to make sure, right? I think Sandman's great here. I think he cuts off a lot of other decks, like Patriot decks maybe or so. It limits us to it helps us to just go against other six cost cards. So that helps us a little bit. So once again, let me look. Oh, is that this actually isn't the Captain America I actually like to use, is it? Swap it. I see value in Claw, but once again, competing with Iron Man is just not. Let's look lower again. The problem with Invisible Woman is if I don't play Spectrum in the same location as Invisible Woman, then everyone gets flipped after Spectrum goes off. So I can see her being counterproductive here in this deck. I think Zabu's cool, because Zabu lets us do a little bit more. Or does he? Yeah, because then we can play like Wong and someone else turn 5. Wong and like Colossus or somebody turn 5. But at the same time, we would need another 4 cost to make it worth Zabu. Okay, so Zabu's an option. We're still looking at him. Invisible Woman is not, because I see that being problematic. Mr. Fantastic is definitely okay. I'm just kind of hesitant on him. He's actually probably better than Captain America in my opinion, because he might can get us in them locations we can't get to. So I think he's actually okay. And then let's once again look at the 4. If we really see somebody that benefits us here, I really just don't see anybody else here that just benefits us too much. So let's go back to the 5. And we do have Professor X. Do we have Daredevil now or not? I don't think we have Daredevil yet. I feel like I just seen Daredevil. I don't think we have Daredevil. is okay here. Because then we can make, like Iron Man Mystique play. But once again, it's iffy. So iffy. I feel like Claw's good here too. Like I said, I feel like if I have this many fives, it's just not gonna turn out well. I don't see Professor X doing too well here. I think Sandman and Sarah and Sandman are just opposites. So I mean, I need to make up my mind. What am I trying to do? And I think obviously you go with your winning play, and my winning play is Spectrum. So Blue Marvel, I think really has the most value. If I'm being real here, he gives us more value than everyone else here, I think. Yeah, okay, Blue Marvel it is. I just feel like I can just see those Samus. He might end up being a card that just sits there, if that makes sense. But him being definitely a 5, like 5 cost, 5 power now, it definitely makes him more viable in a location. So alright, so this is the Colossus deck that I made. Is there any substitutions I could make? Now, there is one probable solution I can think of, and that is instead I can remove Blue Marvel and Sandman for Onslaught and Claw, and I think the deck's still okay too. It gives us options, but I hate having too much going on in a deck. But you can definitely win. Like, if Claw was a 4 cost, that would be so much better. Make Claw like 4. Make him like 4-0, and and maybe make him 4-0-8, or I don't know, 4-0, and he gives 7 to a location to the right. But yeah, we got Sandman. I think this is okay. No, I really don't think we need that many 5s though. That's just too many. Maybe let's not just, but if we have Wong, once again, Maul's still out here. I think, okay, so we need to, I think Blue Marvel needs to come out, honestly, here. And we just need someone annoying like Korg, or I'm thinking maybe potentially like Scorpion. Someone that can partner with, are you Adam Warlock? I thought her ability used to be ongoing. I could be wrong. Oh, I guess Angela is okay to slide in here. In a deck like this, she seems okay to slide in, I think. Especially if we're running Ant-Man, Captain America, I think she definitely can fit here. So yeah, I guess I was gonna say, I just think we need to stick lower in terms of our price range. Also, Psylocke is okay in my opinion here, or Scorpion, just because they could combo with Wong on the right turn. So she can definitely come out potentially at any point. Angela could come out for a few other people, I think so. Oh, no, Ironheart isn't too bad here, but then that's starting to be an Owen deck. Patriot has no value here. Yeah, so I think this is it. So looks all right, not too bad. Looks kind of, I mean, ain't no, like, what's the newest card on here? The newest card looks like Wong, and because Sandman was a pool 2 card, I want to say. Everyone else here is definitely pool 2 as well. Or pool 1, 2. Oh, Mystique's pool 3. Yeah, so kind of an older deck. And we'll get just one. We'll just get one in because the deck build, we'll have a whole different gameplay. But let's just throw it out there and see if there's anything that jumps out immediately. Obviously, one game tells you nothing because your hand could just be bad. But if there might be some value here. So, okay, draw 1 cost, perfect. We get Ant-Man. Let's go ahead and get Ant-Man down. We already have Wong, so we just need okay, we'll get armor down because. Or should we wait? Should we wait? Let's armor here. Just because I think this could be a destroy deck. Okay, there's Squirrel Girl. Does Yondu? Okay, yeah, this is a death deck. He was finna dang it, I wasn't paying. Who did he just destroy? Who did he destroy? Why wasn't I paying attention? We get Cap down here. Okay, there she is. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's play it safer. Yep, that's why I've been seeing a lot of Killmongers. That's why I had to shoot out. It's gonna be a little harder for him to get his death out here. But that's what, 1, 2 rocks. So, but obviously this is obvious death deck. Nothing too crazy here. I think the better play here is Colossus. Well, these two also get the +4. Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, we'll throw Colossus here. Yeah, let's keep some coverage out. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. We was actually not good because we was finna get This is another reason why I haven't been able to make a good why didn't I have Sandman earlier? Sandman earlier would have been great. Sandman is Sandman would have been great. Death, all right, whatever. Chavez, and then She-Hulk. God darn, they weren't playing around. But it's all right. I think we still got that one. For sure, still got that one. I think we might win all locations. Oh, okay, just yep. Yep, good. That's why we spreaded the wealth there. Colossus held it down. I mean, if we play him right, we also would have had a good, whatever. So, yeah, nothing. I didn't see anything wrong with it. The Mystique play. I mean, there's a lot of synergy there. Like I feel like we had options. Like Iron Man would have won us that game. Iron Man Spectrum would have won us that game. And we already had Wong. Even if we didn't have Wong, it's still so much synergy. And then, like I said, we specifically didn't give us any other forecast. So if Wong is in our hand, I don't want to be conflicted about it. But at the same time, when you only have that's why I think I really need to potentially add another like 2 costs to the deck. Because you know what I could do? Yeah, actually, look, let's do that. Just for the potential alone, let's put Scorpion, because we can do Mystique Scorpion. Why has no one ever done that? What the heck? Has no one ever thought of that? Mystique Scorpion turn 5? And Is that not a good turn 5 play? You can absolutely obliterate someone's turn 6 hand. So and if they so especially but that seems counterintuitive to Sandman then. Well, I guess I often say it'd be situational, but I often say imagine I pull that off and then Sandman and then they just playing 1 card. That's -4. Now that would be crazy. But I see potential in that play. Wong, Mystique, Scorpion. Definitely don't know how I didn't see that earlier. So, but yeah, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, we're gonna have another one right behind this one. I just don't want this video to be too long, but we're gonna drop another one like right behind this one with of gameplay. So if you enjoyed this, if you like the deck, check out the next video. It'll be labeled Colossus gameplay video, a deck gameplay video. So once again, man, I always enjoy making these decks. You gotta make what you you gotta make something with what you have. And I get new cards all the time, and I'm like, I mean, I still need 3 more cards before I can make a deck. But then you sometimes get that 1 card that's like, oh yeah, perfect. Like I have like the very first pool token shop card I got was Wong, and Wong immediately made like 4 or 5 decks. He made White Tiger deck. You can make a Spider Woman deck. You can make a there's plenty of anything that just uses on reveal. You can make a decent deck. Debris, you can make a pretty good case with her on a Patriot deck or so. So it's a lot of good decks out there. You just have to kind of know just how to use the cards you have. Now everyone I feel like has a set base. Like it's really when you get to pull 3 that it varies what you can use and play. Pull 1 and 2, the best way to win, in my opinion, is just learn the decks. Learn what you can make, and then recognize those decks and counter them. It's so simple early on. Once you I remember always thinking like, okay, he can turn 6, he can do this, and this. I always, and when I was in pool 1, always in the back of my mind had Hulk. Hulk was always in the back of my. Okay, I said, can he win this game with that 12 power Hulk, right, or whatever, right? And if he couldn't, then I knew I was in good shape. And whatever else the 6 cost cards were at the time, like Onslaught, Spectrum. So I wouldn't know. I was like, okay, well, he's using Captain America, Mr. Fantastic. He's probably gonna pull out the old Spectrum play here, right? So, am I still winning this location? Things like that. So that's the easiest way you can win early on. I feel like later it's like you don't. I've seen so many random decks, and a lot of times some of them are obvious, right? There's a lot of obvious decks. Examples, destroyer decks. You see Professor X in an armor, you might as well just expect that 15 power to drop somewhere. It's not rocket science. So, and those decks aren't bad either. If you get the 3 cards you need, you can usually hopefully lock down a location with Professor X and win that one, and then just play Colossus on the armor location, and you hopefully have a good winning condition though. So, but anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like this video and go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to watch more of my Marvel Snap videos. Thank you.